So Chris, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a 2006 graduate of New Palestine High School, New Palestine, Indiana. Played college baseball at Lincoln Trail College, Eastern Illinois University, and then my senior year at University of Indianapolis. Won a state championship in 2004 with the New Palestine Dragons, first in school history. We were also ranked 49th in the nation that year. 2006, I was an Indiana All-State selection, 2006 All-Rawlings team, and I was drafted in the 2006 Major League Baseball draft by the Chicago White Sox due to an injury. Chose the path of going to college. Playing 4 years in college taught me a lot. Getting an education as well as being able to pretty much play the game that I love. Right after college, I got straight into coaching high school baseball at Beech Grove High School. Coached 2 years at Beech Grove High School. First year as varsity assistant and hitting coach. Second year, I got the head coaching position. I was one of the youngest head coaches in the state at the time at 22 years old. We had our first winning season, and since 2004, we won a first sectional since 2005. After 2 years at Beech Grove, decided to pursue a college coaching career. Got a job at Kankakee Community College in Kankakee, Illinois as a hitting coach and recruiting coordinator. Was there for 2 years. Had some great years over there, a lot of great hitters. Very successful. This past August, decided to move back. Coached briefly at Marion University. Worked with the outfielders a little bit. Outside of that, I've been training hitters from Indiana, all over Indiana and through the Midwest. I've got kids that I've trained from Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Ohio, Michigan. I've trained a lot of hitters in the last 6-7 years. I think I've got about 30 or so kids I've trained or coached that have moved on to play at the college level.
So why Midwest Astros?
Why Midwest Astros? Because it's my life. Baseball, sports, it's been a part of me since I was a kid. I love the game, from playing it, coaching it, training athletes, baseball and softball. It's something I really, people talk about how they can't live without things, and baseball, softball, the game itself, that's something that, I really can't live without. It's a passion of mine, a love of mine. It's something that, I wake up wanting to do something that involves baseball and softball. I can't go to sleep because I want to be doing something baseball, softball related. I spend my days, nights, weekends, whether it's training athletes, going to games, games that I'm not even coaching, watching other coaches, being involved. It's something it's a part of me. and something that is never not going to be a part of me. Why the Midwest Astros? It keeps me involved. Building a strong elite organization for athletes, baseball and softball, is something that I really enjoy. I love seeing kids progress. I like being part of the reason a kid goes 2 for 4 or has an opportunity to play at the next level. Having my name behind that, there's nothing better. It's all about these kids. The big thing with what I'm trying to do in the travel world is the player development. It's strong. We've got a great off-season program. We've got multiple indoor facilities, which our new facility will be up August of 2016. I'm excited for it. Our team instruction, with me being the lead hitting instructor, and I've got other hitting instructors, pitching instructors, instructors on the baseball and softball side. It's something I take pride in, and I feel very comfortable with my instructors and myself leading the way with all of our athletes. Why the Midwest Astros? It's life. That's really what it is. Day in and day out, 24/7. This is what I do, and this is what I want to do.
Why Rawlings?
Why Rawlings? I guess the question is, why not Rawlings? When I think of baseball, I think of Rawlings. Rawlings is, to me, and probably to a lot of people, the brand of, America's pastime, baseball. Worth has obviously been on the softball side. Rawlings has taken over Worth, which we're excited for. Being an organization, having Rawlings as a national brand behind our organization is huge. What's different between Rawlings and any other company is Rawlings really doesn't throw their name out to anyone. I spoke to Rawlings, several times, told them my story, my vision, where I see, this going, this and that, and, hours later, they think it's a good deal, and we're working stuff up, and and we're with Rawlings. That's kind of it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal to people that's going to be involved. I'm excited for the softball side to get to be a part of the Rawlings brand as well. It's nice on the Rawlings side. It helps with the softball. The 2016 Women's College World Series champions, Oklahoma Sooners. Congrats to them. They're in contract with Rawlings. They're help boosting Rawlings up on the softball side. And Rawlings on the baseball side is the baseball side. When I think of baseball, I think of Rawlings. There's no other company with a reputation like theirs that I'd rather have as, our backing or being involved with our organization. Having the rights to the Rawlings name, and being able to be called through Rawlings a national brand organization. It's going to help drive national exposure for our players. The stuff Rawlings gets for us. The packages we get. Team bats. I'm a firm believer. I'm a huge fan of the Rawlings bats, the new Quattros. I've swung them. I've compared them to other bats. I really feel the Quattro is the bat on the market. It's got very good pop, very good weight distribution, and I think our baseball and softball athletes are going to enjoy it. When they come out, this fall, our athletes will get to use them, and I think our athletes will, be switching bats. I mean, I really do think that the Rawlings bats are the best bats out there, and we're excited to use them, and we're overall excited to have Rawlings involved, and have Rawlings behind us, and be in contract with Rawlings, and it's going to help draw our elite players to our organization, help build it. Our goal is to be the best organization in Indiana and potentially in the Midwest. I mean, that's kind of the reason behind Midwest, being able to compete and play against teams all over the Midwest and make a name for ourselves, and just having them behind us the whole way, supporting us, acknowledging us. It's a good thing, and we're excited to be with Rawlings, and ready to move forward in the future with Rawlings. I'd just like to thank Rawlings and for this opportunity, and we'll make you proud. Go Rawlings, Midwest Astros.